I'm almost out of this. Come on. Sounds like it's farting. Hey guys, if you're new here, my name is Tisha. I'm originally from Kathmandu, Nepal and moved to the States when I was 18. Here, I document my average life living alone in New York City in my 30s. You know, today, the weirdest thing happened. When I went to walk Chape in the morning, well, not morning, even though I woke up today, I was in bed till like 11ish. When I walked him in the morning, well, afternoon, oh, Chape, I met a subscriber and I was not expecting it at all. We were walking and then he's like, "You're Tisha, right?" He recently, oh wow, he recently moved to New York City and he said he's been watching my videos for the past 4 or 5 months. His name is Richard. Super nice, and I was just feeling very down this weekend, and down as in I'm just feeling very overwhelmed and all over the place. That's the reason why I cancelled all my plans today. Well, I'm catching up with chores, cleaning the apartment and everything because I need to do that. Thank you so much, Richard, for making my day and starting the day, even though it's super late, with a good start. I have a whole list. Where's my phone? I have a whole list for today. I have to go to the tailor, I have to go to Sephora, I have to go to UPS and FedEx for returns, I have to go to Target, and if I have time, I have to go to the bank as well. It's 2 p.m. now and let's get started with the day. So finished off one return. Now I'm heading to FedEx for the second return. So just finished up with the second return. This one was for items that I bought from Princess Polly a few weeks ago. Right now I'm on my way to the tailor. It's so weird. It's sunny, it's raining at the same time, and it's hot and humid. And on top of that, I just slipped and fell down on my ass. I'm good though, I'm good. Ended up going to the wrong spot. So the place I'm trying to go is around the block. I took a whole loop and I still can't find the place. So good news, I finally found the place. It's not walk-in, so I had to book an appointment. My appointment is in like 10 minutes now. You know what I ended up doing, which I should have done earlier instead of just like roaming around, was just to call them and confirm, like as in which building they are in. Finally made it. It's inside the WeWork building. For tailoring, beside the length, they had to fix the side over here as well. And the cost, even as a discount, was more than the actual dress. Like, there are a couple of dry cleaners that does tailoring as well, and I should have gone there. But when I looked it up on Yelp, this one had good reviews and it said that the price is affordable as well. But I've never been to a tailor before, so I didn't really know much about it. I'm so shocked right now. Now the main part is left, which is cleaning the apartment. I walked a lot today. A lot. I got a lot done today though, and walked a lot. I think I got like 13,000 steps today. To go back and forth today, I didn't take any train, Uber. No. guess I need to charge this first. I completely forgot to charge it. Finally done. Hopefully I didn't overcook it, because last time when I made salmon, I know I got comments saying that I overcooked it. Why is my tomato rock solid? Oh, but it's completely frozen. Something's up with my fridge, I guess. I'm subscriber bit by it. Oh, yeah, but I don't know video. And New York City I'm going to make a video. It's a 5 months. Right now, I'm getting ready to meet a subscriber. She had messaged me a couple of weeks back, and after that, I'm meeting my cousins. My cousin and her family, they're visiting from LA. So she's my mom's older brother's youngest daughter, and I haven't met her daughter yet. I think she is 1.5 years now, or 2 years almost. So this is my first time meeting my niece as well. The weirdest thing happened to me on, was it Friday or Thursday? I think Friday. So I was walking Chape early in the morning. I was rushing for work. Well, I was working from home, but like to log in work and everything. Sorry, that noise is from this. Weekday mornings when I have to work, I'm like all over the place. I don't have a proper morning routine right now. I used to before I moved to the city, but ever since I moved, which has been a while, I think it's been 8 months now, and I look like a hot mess when I'm walking Chape. When I was walking him, 2 ladies, they seem very nice and approachable and everything. Typically in the city, if someone tries to talk to me, if the person does not seem to be approachable or a little bit crazy, you just mind your business and you just walk straight. You know, you don't pay any attention. So they stopped me, and then she was like, can I pray for you? I just got good energy from her, and what she said was, I'm trying to recollect, so I might not be saying the exact same thing. It looks like you love your dog, you care about people around you, but I feel like I want to pray for you because you're having some stomach issues and sleep problem. Well, initially it was all stomach issues, she was saying it, and then the end she added sleep as well. I was very awkward during that interaction. I had Chape's poop bag with me on my hand because he was about to poop. I didn't know if I should be like praying like this with her. This has never happened, so I just stood there staring at her while she's praying for me instead of praying with her, and the whole time was very awkward, and I thanked her, and when I walked away, I was feeling so emotional about it because just having anxiety, lack of sleep, ADHD, I tend to get overwhelmed very quickly. So someone praying for me, I felt very grateful for it, and most likely she was picking up my energy or the way I looked because I was looking rough. But the apartment issue, the building management guy ended up coming. I'll talk to you guys later about this. I think Chape is still in bed. Hold on. Chape, come on, let's go. Time for walking now. Come on. Are you still in bed? I feel like I wear this black skirt every weekend. I paired it with this white kind of like corset top that I got it from Australia last year. Back is like this. I know this is a bit too much for coffee, but I'm going for brunch right after that. And again, I paired it with these big hoops and my heart choker. So just met Masha for coffee. We are at Bryant Park when we decided to meet up. She sent like a list for the bakery. I'm like, wow, next time if I have to like find a bakery, I can just like DM her. Because like she had like 5, 6, I think, recommendations, right? And everything looks really, really good. But we picked something that was kind of like close for both
everyone.
of us. When you go to Sephora and if you see any Clinique ad
or Bumble and Bumble.
Oh, that too?
I worked at Bumble for 2 years.
So Bumble and Bumble as well as Clinique on Instagram or Sephora. Just know that this lady is behind that. My cousin's sister should be my niece, and then her husband. Yeah. So cute. We're trying to find a coffee spot. shouldn't put that. I'm wearing this long skirt and I paired it with this corset top. Paired it with my Converse. She has a lovely back. She got so many compliments today. And she paired it with her white Converse too. Then she has blue earrings. No, it is. She's all blue today. And she paired it with these. Oh, it has a nice slit on the side. And then she has blue sandals. Right to be in what, 2.5 months. Awkward OOTD. I don't even have my earrings. So right now I'm getting ready to meet another subscriber. Her name is Haley. This is very last minute. I guess this is like subscriber meetup weekend. Even though my social battery is kind of low right now, I'm still very excited to meet Haley. I have received a couple of DMs as well to like meet up for coffee. I don't know, maybe eventually what we could do is meet up in Central Park and then go for a walk. I was thinking about that, but at the same time I feel no one will show up if I actually decide to do like an event. It's not like a meetup event, but it's more like bringing people together and connecting, because the folks who have been messaging me are people who are trying to build connections in the city or just move to the city. And if I'm able to bring people together, maybe they can be friends, or I don't know, like build connection that way. So next weekend is my sister's batch party, and then I'm going to Ohio for my friend's wedding, and then the weekend after that it's Labor Day weekend. It's to celebrate my sister's birthday. We're going for camping. So 3 weekends I won't be here in the city. Again, I'm not getting a lot of DMs. It's not like crazy, but I have been receiving quite a few. I don't want to make it sound as if like I'm getting flooded with it, because at the end I'm not really anyone, you know. I'm just someone who likes to take videos, create content here on YouTube. I'm not trying to make myself sound like a big deal or anything as such, you know. It was just an idea. I'm walking home right now. Since the weather is so much better than earlier, it's not that humid. I know I've said this before in my past vlogs, but I'm very grateful for our community. Just you guys, your love and support. And like when I vlog, I'm just talking to the camera and putting faces behind the screen. Okay, that doesn't sound right, but you know what I'm saying? Like putting faces behind people who watch the video just keeps things into perspective. Okay, there's a car beside me who is kind of staring while I'm vlogging right now, so I'm getting a bit awkward. So I'm gonna walk around. There's a blue car over there. Whoever is driving, I think they're staring. Okay, I'm being awkward. I walked 20,720 steps today. I am so tired and I'm like so sweaty and muggy. So the skirt that I got from Princess Polly recently is a little bit thick. It's not a wool material, but it is pretty thick. So my legs right now is completely red, and I think it's mainly because of the heat. Chape, do you bring a toy here? Go. Come here, come here. It's Monday evening now and I wrapped up work, went on a walk with Chape, got some grocery. So I wanted to give you guys a couple of updates, mainly about the apartment issues. So starting off with the mold issue. So the building management guy and my super came over on Thursday. They came to see the mold results. I actually hadn't opened it. I was planning to open it while I was vlogging this weekend. So we ended up opening up the mold test, not the container itself, but like taking out from the Ziploc bag and that silver paper. We had done 4 in total. The first 3 only had white color mold, and that, according to this mold test, that's regular. So when he was opening, you had to like see his face, you know. He was like, oh, I told you there's no mold. And at the end, the last one that came up had black mold in it. They both were shocked. And you know, like, I don't want to be happy about having mold, but in my head I'm like, I told you so. Like literally, I told you so. He was like, oh, we should do another mold test. And that time I wasn't thinking. I agreed to it. I'm like, okay, sure, we can put the mold test out. And we put out 3 in total again. And after putting it, then I realized, I'm like, hold on, are they gonna wait for another mold test again? Because that takes around 7 to 10 days. Then it clicked. Before that, I wasn't thinking. I told them like, we can't wait for the mold test again. We already did the mold test based on what he thought should be the next steps. They didn't think the test I did on my own was a valid test. Now we did it, we got it done, and what are the next steps? So he told me that he's gonna talk to the owner to see if he can hire someone to do a mold test professionally, as in check the quality of the air in my apartment. Then his subsequent question to me was like, what if that test tells that the air is not good quality or something in lines to that? He said, what would you do? I'm like, well, we need to talk about options then. Either I break my lease or you guys move me to a different building. So he told me he will let me know this week on what the building owner tells him to do. Oh, also he was telling me it's not cheap to do the air quality test and the building owner is gonna be so mad, something like that. So after he left, I called him again. I told him like, I know we put the mold test out, and as you saw, out of 4, 1 had the black mold, so the result is not consistent, but I got black mold previously as well. That means there is something here. So I told him like, we can't wait for the test to happen. I'm like, I'm gonna toss out the test, you know. And he said, no, keep it, we're not gonna wait for the test. So we hung up, and then I messaged him again. I text message him saying, this is what we spoke, I'm sending this to document what we talked about. If they gave me an option to move to a different apartment, I will just move out. Like, I'm done. I'll just break my lease and move out. I come back from Nepal beginning of November. My lease ends end of February. And I think December is still a good time to look for apartments because it's off-peak season. So if I get an option, I'll just break my lease instead of moving elsewhere. But at the same time, they still need to address the issue. Like, just because I'm moving doesn't mean they don't have to address the issue. They can't let another tenant live here without resolving the issue. He kept quiet with that. So that's that with the mold test. Next one regarding for the window. So in the previous vlog, I mentioned to you that the housing department had sent me a letter about the window. One of my windows does not stay open, and that one I did not flag as an issue. Inspector from the housing department had issued a violation against that. So I received a letter notifying me that the owner confirmed that they fixed the windows, which they haven't. No one came to even check the window. I called the number that was on the letter. The mailbox was full, and then I ended up sending an email to them stating that it has not been fixed. So that's that for the window. And regarding for the door, again, for the door, my door does not close properly, like on its own. So inspector from the housing department came a week and a half or so to check if it was fixed or not. Since it wasn't fixed, they said they'll send someone over to fix the door. So someone did come today, but they didn't have the spring for the door, so they said they'll come tomorrow. So yeah, those are all the updates. I really hope you guys enjoy coming along with me. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe and support the channel and be part of this community. If you have an Instagram, my Instagram is Tisha Shrestha, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.